Black Panther. Wakanda Forever rounds out the MCU's slate of movies for 2022, serving as its final bid to fix the franchise's disappointing 2022 box office trend. Following no releases in 2020 and 4 big debuts in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the MCU's theatrical premieres in 2022 include 3 sequel movies: Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Despite the summer of 2022 marking a triumphant return to theatrical movie-going in the age of streaming, the MCU's 2022 box office performance has surprisingly fallen short of expectations compared to its commercial history and biggest competition. Premiering nearly 5 years after the groundbreaking original movie, Black Panther 2 is the first time the MCU is revisiting the title character since the death of actor Chadwick Boseman in 2020. The story for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever has largely been kept under wraps, but it's been revealed that Wakanda will be fighting to protect itself from invaders after King T'Challa's death, with an emphasis on underwater conflicts. Despite the many challenges that have been faced during the production of Black Panther 2, anticipation for the sequel hasn't waned. The stunning trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever received over 172 million views within 24 hours of its release. Despite the MCU producing one of the highest-grossing films of all time in 2021 with Spider-Man: No Way Home, the franchise's 2022 movie releases have been beaten at the box office by unexpected competition. Not only is Top Gun 2 the highest-grossing movie at the worldwide and domestic box offices for 2022, but both Doctor Strange 2 and Thor 4 have yet to reach the $1 billion mark, a benchmark they were predicted to surpass with ease. As Top Gun 2 continues to reign supreme, the MCU surprisingly risks losing the annual #1 spot at the box office for 2022. That is, unless Black Panther: Wakanda Forever can beat Top Gun 2's record-breaking box office earnings and manage to stay ahead of Disney's Avatar 2 in December 2022. The MCU's disappointing 2022 box office performance explained while the MCU's 2022 movies still have impressive box office numbers, they were disappointing in terms of the expectations for the franchise. Doctor Strange 2, 67%, and Thor 4, 68%, reported 2 of the biggest second weekend box office drops in MCU history. This realization is made even worse by the fact that Top Gun 2, 32%, which was released between the two films, now holds the record for the smallest second weekend box office drop for a movie that premiered to over $100 million. Both Thor 4 and Doctor Strange 2 had incredible opening weekend box office hauls, but their subsequent performance failed to maintain the bar that Spider-Man: No Way Home had just set in December 2021. Before exiting theaters, Doctor Strange 2 earned $955 million worldwide, where it now stands as the third highest-grossing movie of the 2022 behind Top Gun 2, $1.35 billion, and Jurassic World Dominion, $960 million. Thor 4 has amassed $699.5 million at the worldwide box office since July 8, which is only about half of Top Gun 2's total haul. The numbers reported by the MCU's first 2 movies of 2022 are still successful, but the franchise installments were both predicted to break the $1 billion barrier early on. While the 2 highest-grossing movies at the domestic box office in 2021 were MCU movies, Thor: Love and Thunder and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness continue to be upset by non-Disney projects. The MCU's #1 worldwide box office title risks being lost again. Since 2018, the MCU has produced the highest-grossing movie worldwide each year, except for 2020, when the franchise had no releases. Since the MCU didn't release any movies in 2020, the #1 movie at the worldwide box office was Demon Slayer the movie, Mugen Train. With the MCU finally reclaiming its title with Spider-Man: No Way Home in 2021, the prospects were high for the franchise to continue this trend in 2022 with Doctor Strange 2, Thor 4, and Black Panther 2, all sequels that tend to perform well at the box office, in the lineup. With Top Gun: Maverick continuing to soar while Doctor Strange 2's theatrical window is over and Thor 4's box office earnings sit at half of the Tom Cruise movie's total, Black Panther 2 is the MCU's last chance to become the #1 movie at the 2022 worldwide box office. Black Panther's incredible box office history explained. Black Panther has one of the greatest box office runs of any MCU movie, which is all the more surprising considering it was released in February 2018 rather than the peak months in the summer or fall. Going on to be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards, Black Panther held the record for highest-grossing MCU movie at the domestic box office with $700 million until Avengers: Endgame overtook it in 2019. Black Panther is still the highest-grossing MCU solo origin story at $1.344 billion, as it has only been surpassed at the worldwide box office by installments that serve as sequels or are team-based Avengers movies. The film also has the smallest second weekend drop of any MCU movie at only a 44.7% decrease. Black Panther's incredible box office success can be partially attributed to its more widespread appeal, bringing in many more audiences than just MCU or superhero fans, as it became an influential cultural moment and event. Can Black Panther 2 beat Top Gun: Maverick's box office performance? If Black Panther's success has any bearing on the performance of Black Panther 2, it can be expected that the sequel will beat the box office hauls of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder. Black Panther 2 is now the MCU's only chance to have the highest-grossing film of 2022, but it was already the franchise's best bid at earning the box office title this year. Black Panther 2's far reach to audiences was already proven by its impressive viewership number after its first trailer dropped, with the hype for the upcoming movie continuing to grow ahead of November. When Black Panther: Wakanda Forever releases on November 11, 2022, its biggest competition at the box office will be the period mystery Amsterdam, which isn't targeting the same audience demographic. In the weeks following Black Panther 2's premiere, it will face late competition from Steven Spielberg's The Fabelmans at the end of November, before going up against Avatar: The Way of Water and Shazam: Fury of the Gods in late December. Black Panther 2 is likely to have a first-month performance at the box office similar to that of Top Gun 2, especially with the Thanksgiving holiday offering another boost in its third-week numbers. If Doctor Strange 2 was able to earn over $950 million, Black Panther 2 shouldn't struggle to surpass the $1 billion mark and could still see its numbers soar throughout December as the only MCU movie. Disney's Avatar: The Way of Water will be the biggest test for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever's box office performance, but it has a realistic chance of surpassing Top Gun 2 before the James Cameron sequel releases. Key release dates: Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, 2022, release date 2022, 11/11. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, release date 2023, 02/17, Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 release date 2023, 05/05. The Marvels: Captain Marvel 2 release date 2023, 07/28. Captain America: New World Order release date 2024, 05/03. Marvel's Thunderbolts release date 2024, 07/26. Marvel's Fantastic Four release date 2024, 11/08. Avengers: The Kang Dynasty release date 2025, 05/02. Avengers: Secret Wars release date 2025, 11/07.